In lesson 9.2, things change a little bit. We now have to deal with the x term. Before, we only had x squared terms and constant terms. In all of our parabolas, were centered. Some were positive, others were negative, some were wide, some were sharper, but they were all centered. What is the x term going to do to our graphs? It's going to move them off to the side. It also shifts the vertex up or down. The first thing we need to know to handle these is how to find the middle line, or the axis of symmetry. You can actually figure it out just by looking at your coefficients a and b and your constant c. Your axis of symmetry will always be negative b over 2a. It's not a coincidence that it shows up right here in the quadratic formula. The next thing we need to learn to do is to find the vertex. Once you know the axis of symmetry, you can just plug that in as your x-coordinate to find your y-coordinate, and then you have your vertex. We'll go into this more in a second. Your constant term is still your y-intercept, and we use the letter c for our constant term in quadratics. So to graph parabolas using y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, first we'll find an axis of symmetry, then we'll use that to find the vertex. We can use c to find our y-intercept, and since our parabola is symmetrical, we can find a dot opposite of the y-intercept. This gives us our basic shape for our parabola, and that's how we will graph them to start. Two more quick notes. On a frowny face parabola, the vertex is called a maximum, and on a smiley face parabola, the vertex is called a minimum.